Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today I'm really excited to show you Spire of Sorcery, a demo version that's part of the next festival. Now, this is a game that I've been waiting for months. I first kind of found out about, I think last year, or maybe actually even the year before that, no, 2019, 2020. And it's such a cool game. It's a party-based RPG where you're playing with a bunch of sorcerers, and the combat is turn-based, but it has a lot of really unique mechanic. I don't think we've actually ever seen a combat like this. It's almost like a puzzle-ish combat where you have like a huge set of spells, and you have to sort of find the right elements to combine them into the spell you need. It's a really interesting concept. I like it quite a lot. So let's start a brand new game. We're going to be playing all on the regular settings. If you pick any of these on right, this actually makes the game easier. We're gonna go with normal. I'm not gonna play the tutorial because I already played it myself. It was a regular day at the Empire, just like any other. The peasant plowed muddy fields, the soldiers marched along dusty roads, and the Inquisitors relieved boredom by beating yet another group of young mages who failed to embrace the reality of imprisonment at the Sanctuary of the Corrupted. Then, unexpectedly, some of the mages felt something that they've only whispered about: the call of Spire. Find me, find me. Was it a bait of the Inquisition, or the summoning came from a real Spire, one of the living, self-aware fortresses of the mages of the past? 3 mages bet their lives on the latter and escaped the Sanctuary of the Corrupted to follow the call, going east into the wild lands. Find me, find me. Alright, so we can pick our characters. Couple things to keep in mind with the characters is, first of all, you're gonna have a strongest stats. For example, this person is resistant to poison. This can be quite useful. Weakest stats, endurance. This is, for example, really bad because endurance is super important in combat. It's the most important stat in combat. Essentially, in combat, you're gonna have like actions, and the endurance affects how many actions you can do. Each spelling is actually really good, the fact that it doesn't, but I cannot take a person as bad endurance. Over here on the left top, you can kind of read about their driving force. The driving force is what animates the particular party member and defines their dream as well as personal passion. So I am assuming that this is going to be something where you'll be able to have like a personal quests, maybe, I don't know if in the demo, but maybe in the full game, where you might be able to like get a quest, oh hey, let's go to revenge, and you're gonna need to go to some place and kill somebody to finish this off. But this person is no good for us, we don't want him. Ooh, this is great. This person has a good health. Health is pretty self-explanatory. This person has a bad memory. So what memory affects is the spells that you can use. You need to have high enough memory to be able to use spells. Even to choose to activate a special spell. Stubborn is not really sure what that does. I don't think we want this guy to either. Very hard to poison is not really that exciting. Okay, strong man, but low health. I think that's actually fine. I think the high endurance is the most important thing for me. Yeah, you can't seem to change his name here, but if I remember correctly, you can change their name a little bit later, so we're gonna do that afterwards. So, hey, this guy can go in. And we can also check his items. He has an amulet at the start of encounter, gives 1 poison to its owner. Poison protection, sorry. And we're gonna go over these later because right now it would be just unnecessarily confusing, I think. Okay, Lorena eats everything. That's also really good because if you give them bad food, they might get poisoned. She's a coward. I don't really mind that. Curious about spawns of chaos. She's okay. Indiscriminating hoarder. Very easy to poison, but very healthy. Weak stomach, hard to poison. Ooh, robust coward, that's great. Unconcerned by hunger, this is also fascinating. So Delisa, in you go. Need one more person. I guess we'll grab this one. He's easy to poison, but he's very healthy, so I don't think it's that bad. Sure. He wants to fall in love. Okay, let's go. Let's grab our little group. Right. Now I'm going to rename them after my patron, so this is going to be Robert. I forgot what his stats were. Okay, actually, we can hear it here. Crippled by lack of sustenance. Okay, so Robert's apparently very hungry, even though he doesn't eat to eat much. Like, how dare you? You can't be crippled by hunger if you don't eat much. Finds cooking easy. This is really good because other people, if they don't like cooking, they'll always get mad, and the mad affects your moods, essentially your morale boost or lack of confidence, and this can make it harder for you when you do combat and things like that. These things are important for combat. And are also essentially his, this is important for combat. We'll talk about it later. Okay, Delisa is not Delisa. This is actually Zemka. Zemka doesn't care if she's hungry. Learn from her, Robert. Look, I may not eat much, but I'm still hungry like everybody else. I don't understand why is that a confusing concept. How dare you? How dare you be rude? Ooh, Ben is jumpy. I like that. Alright, Ben is going to be Bach. Bach, who is afraid of ghosts, apparently. And like to hoard things. Okay, never mind, let's go. So this is where we start. Oh, this isn't. Oh, so these starting points are essentially the tutorial points. I have done them in my test game. It's essentially teaching you different things like how to cook, how to make potions, and etc. We should check our inventory whether there's something we want to equip. No, we don't. This is all just like not poisons, but potions. Here we could tell our people to eat, but we do not have any food. Actually, we're not even like the party is not even starving. I don't know what's Robert's problem, but let's go. The party emerges into a wide valley with many opportunities to collect resources and score loot. The mages must reach the magic node in the valley eastern part and activate it so that the spire can extract the party to its own dominion. Let's go! We have a new quest, Magic Node. Scattered around the world in ancient times, magic nodes served a multitude of purposes. Among other things, they powered up the spires. Interacting with such a node is challenging task that may result in a grave injury for the mage that comes unprepared. Regardless of the risk, the party must activate the nearest available magic node. Okay, and we have two side quests. Prisoner of Anomaly. Anomalies are the punctures in the fabric of the universe through which the realm of chaos bleeds into our world. With spells, they can be tamed and used as a sort of space tunnel navigated by the willpower of the mage. To increase its chances of survival, the party now needs additional members. Finding and activating the nearest anomaly is the surest way of securing reinforcements by transporting one of the mages imprisoned in the sanctuary into the wild lands. Okay, and we've got two options for that. So, we are over here, and we can move around to different materials. So first thing we're gonna go over here, which I think is gonna make us fight a creature. Slugs. Yeah, let's go. Let's go fight some slugs. Oh no, we can actually eat slugs. Haha, apparently Bach likes slugs. You know what, Robert? You can eat slugs. What? That's disgusting. Maybe if you weren't complaining all the time, it would make you better food. I said one sentence. Well, that was enough. Okay, combat. Combat in this game. Super exciting. Okay, so here you have the chest, and then you can see these symbols. And essentially you have to attack them with the right type of spell that activates especially these symbols. So it's like options. So you can either do the one diamond, or I call the second thing, I call it dripping. I don't know what it's called. It reminds me of blood, except it's not red. So I call it like drippers, I guess, or fire. And you have to find the right spell to do this. We don't know what effect this has. Actually we do. Okay, because I've already done it in my tutorial. I actually know that if I activate this first thing, this spelling, I will get a refreshing view, foul drops, and blood plaster. But I could try something else. I could, for example, try fire. How do you do these things? Well, you're going to click here on Encounter Spellbook, and you're going to look at spells. Now, these symbols up on top are essentially the symbols that will be activated on the monsters. So, for example, we would like a ball of fire. And if we can do this, we will hit this thing with 2 fires, which will give us that effect. Now, you can put a spell on everybody. How many spell options have you considered, for example, is dependent on your memory. So you can only use spells that require 4 or less memory. For example, this requires more than 4 memory, so I can't use it on Zemka, sorry. Now, then you take these symbols. You can take the symbols from anybody. So I'm going to grab a symbol from heat symbol from Zemka and put it over here. And a heat symbol from Robert. And then Bach here, actually, okay, Bach doesn't have anything, so Bach isn't gonna do anything. Now, Zemcat, she has the symbol I need. So what I can do is I can give her exhaustion, essentially, or concentration. I can make her concentrate, which will cost her 1 exhaustion, which means it's gonna be this symbol here. This is an endurance symbol. And if this goes to the top, she'll take health damage. If a person gets to the top in their health, they gain an injury. If you get 4 injuries, you will die. However, after the injury, your health bar gets a lot lower, so it's a lot easier to get subsequent injuries. Just, it kind of makes sense. Like, if you're already hurt, it's easier to hit you, right? So, I used the concentration to give her fatigue, and now I'm going to grab the convergence symbol or triangle and put it over here. And at this point, I have finished the spell, so I can use the ball of fire spell and hit this chest. She's going to give us a bonus, a reward. Okay, so actually this one didn't give us anything. Oh, it did. Okay, I was gonna say it didn't. It did. Okay, blood plaster. It's kind of interesting. So I can do 1 damage to the enemy, it seems. So that's pretty cool. So it seems like I could use these potions like to just straight up do, instead of taking the time to do the spell, I could just immediately grab this potion or object and just, I guess, throw it at the enemy or whatever and use it immediately. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. All right, so we fought a little bit. Do we know where we want to go? We want to go over there. And now we're going to move around. I'm going to go down here, actually. So actually, I used up all my movement points, which you can see over here. So I'm going to end my turn. Now I'm going to need to find some food soon so that Robert is going to stop complaining. But Bach seems to be happy every time he finds something, even if it's like super gross. Look, I'm just happy, you know, I like to explore things, I like to find new stuff, and like, why not? Let's go over here. This should give us enough to do food. Great. Now, which one of you likes cooking? I think it was Robert? Yeah. Robert, you're gonna cook yourself some food. Let's go make food. We're gonna go here into the cooking pot. And we can pick recipes. I'm actually gonna make them eat the slugs. So they're gonna eat slugs with locust buds. We're gonna combine it, and Robert's gonna cook it. No, I want Robert to cook it. Yep, go. You need locust balls with a trick crust of slime. That sounds so disgusting. But actually, apparently it's pretty tasty. It gives food too, and it gives sustenance of 40, which is not terrible. I'll tell everybody, hey, go eat. Eat, please. Yeah, they're pretty happy. Apparently it was pretty good. Let's go fight some more monsters. I like fighting. I like fighting monsters. Let's go. Okay, the monster's coming to me. That's even better. Let's go fight a monster. Go. Right. Interesting. Adult Giggler. Haha, that's such a good name. And it looks actually quite beautiful. Look at that. This is such an interesting monster. Now, the triple exclamation point marker means that they're extra sensitive to this type of magic. The 3 looks like throwing stars. It means that he will just run away. So that's not good for us. And the other 2, the damage symbol, the essentially looks like scars, or like claw, if what would be left over if you use the claw attack. So I will call it scars. I don't know the real names. I'm sorry for this. Also, the real names are not very intuitive. Like, if I tell you convergence, you're not gonna know that it's this triangle. Okay, so just bear with me. So we've got like weird. I don't know what the first thing. We're gonna call it like a mill. Looks kind of like a top of a mill, I guess. Okay, whatever. Mill, scars, throwing stars, and fire. Now, I would like to use the mill attack if I can. Otherwise, we're going to go with just plain old damage. So let me see if anybody... I don't think we have anything for the mill attack on the Zemcat. Nope. Okay. How about Bach? Got anything for mill attacks? Nope. Yeah, the mill attacks are rough to find. Robert, gave you your food. Can you do a mill attack? No, no one taught me how to do a mill attack. I'm sorry. Useless. Sorry, Robert. Don't worry, guys. He's fine. Okay, so we're gonna use this thing on Robert. We need 3 damage, so we're gonna grab... acceleration, okay. Convergence. Now we're gonna give Robert exhaustion and use another convergence point. And again, because he can do it all by himself, he doesn't need no help. See, I can be very capable, especially if you don't insult me. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's only 2? I thought it was 3. Okay. In that case, let's do 1. Actually, we could use the potion here. Apparently not. Kind of weird that we can use the potion here. Thought we had it, but I guess not. Elements. That's not what I want. Okay, well, regardless. In that case, let's just grab this other spell, the Sky Hammer. It uses the same symbol for everybody, yeah. And I think they're actually just gonna wait 1 turn, so the enemy gets to have their turn now, they're gonna hit me. I could use the concentration to, like, redraw a different set of cards, but I don't want to give myself too much exhaustion. Now, he's hitting me with whatever this is, with the mills, to hurt my immune system, which if it goes to maximum, it's going to be pretty bad for us. We're going to get a new disease, which is not ideal. Or Zemkat specifically is going to get a new disease. Okay, triangle, beautiful. I'm going to give fatigue to Zemkat and try again. Because I worry about if I let the enemy have a turn, she will get sick most likely. So I'd really like it if I didn't have to do that. Okay, fine. We're gonna let the enemy go 1 more turn. I'm a little worried about this, but hopefully it's only giving 2 mill things. So this shouldn't get her to get sick just yet. Okay, he actually didn't do anything interesting. That was kind of okay. Great. Zemkat finish this. Use the Sky Hammer. Beautiful. Oh, we found an egg. What does the egg do? Can I eat it? What should I do with it? Oh, it gives him purple skin. So you can actually change your appearance. I haven't actually found like for what that's useful, but there are a lot of like potions that allow you to reset your skin condition back to original and purple skin and other things. And I'm assuming that it's somewhat important, but I don't really know what for just yet. Now, we don't actually have to fight this guy. We have to go over there, so we could just walk away, and if he kind of catches up to us, then he'll catch us up to us. That's good. It doesn't say anything extra about this. Maybe I could eat it. I don't know. There's 5 toxicity, so we probably shouldn't eat it. Maybe it will hatch. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, the enemies are following us, but we don't really care. I want to get towards my prisoner anomaly. What is this? It's kind of interesting. Oh, this is a monster. Sure, let's go fight another monster. Ooh, 2 monsters. That's cool. Fearful Shadow and Sorrowful Shadow, but they only require 1 hit with the basic, with like the diamond. 1 hit for diamond. Alright, Unchaining is a single diamond. So that's for the Sorrowful Shadow. And the Fearful needs 3 spikes or 3 fire. 3 spikes, 3 fire. This is 4 spikes, but I guess I'll grab it. Alright, so we're gonna start with Bach. Give him some fatigue. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Yeah, I will put it over here. Zemkat should grab her acceleration. And her triangle. And her fire. So we can immediately use the Orb of Light on the one on the left. Oh, it actually spread out the damage, so that's a bit unfortunate. I wish it would all go to the same person. This is actually pretty bad for us. Because we're not using the same attack on them both. Not sure if there was something we could do to change it. Yeah, like we're gonna kill this guy, but otherwise we would have killed that guy as well. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. So now I have to find a new spell for a single spike. Spark of Light. Okay. I guess we'll let them go. At least we'll see what the shadows do. Why is everybody hitting Zemka? Yeah, he's lowering her courage. That's... I don't know. What does courage do? Courage by how many tokens a character may accumulate before they get a mood penalty. When courage is overwhelmed during encounters, in addition to a mood penalty, the character will also retreat. Oh, so the actual retreating is really bad. Okay, let's use fire. I'm gonna just let Robert do everything this time. Oh, this is called cold. Okay. Alright, let's finish this off. Beautiful. The party has we actually didn't get anything for the second one. Touch of Shadow. So this is something that we could use for alchemy, presumably. Okay, we can use the for alchemy. So we're gonna combine the Giggler's Egg with Shadow Tears, and we'll just see what happens. And this is something really cool that you can just kind of... You have to figure out the recipes, and I like this quite a lot. What did we get? Foul Drops. Okay, so this is actually... It says -3 mil, so this is actually cool. I'm actually going to let someone drink it. So where is who was poisoned? I think it was Zemkat. Yeah, Zemkat, hey, honey, you need to lower your immune system needs to get better. So I'm gonna make you drink a touch of shadow, right? No, foul drops. I was gonna make her drink something bad. So I'm gonna make her drink this. How do I make you drink it? Yeah, consume. Okay, so we just made her eat it, so now she's unhappy, but she no longer has issues with her immune system. Now, had we had any items, which we actually do, at the start we give one poison protection to its owner. So we're actually gonna... one of us is easily poisoned, right? Is that correct? No. No, great. Well, I will give it to Bach. I think this is a good time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right to watch some other games that play on this channel. I'll see you there. Bye bye.